Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Mystery Squick here after a very long hiatus, and playing something a little bit different. It's looking like the last thing I uploaded was some kind of a channel update, which of course ended up being completely incorrect, but that's beside the point. You know, life gets in the way, all that jazz. We're not going to focus on it too much. All that matters is that I have been playing a lot of this lately. Deep Rock Galactic Survivor. I've played the main game a whole bunch, which of course is a multiplayer-focused game. You can play it single player. I'm not really crazy about playing that one single player. This is an auto shooter that's a purely single player experience, and I've been having an absolute blast with it as of late. It's super fun. So, I have been playing this a bunch. I'm at, probably approaching 70 hours in this game at the moment, or something like that. So, I have some stuff unlocked. We're not going to worry about a lot of the details. I do also have a lot of upgrades in effect, but we're not going to worry about it too much. What we are going to do is we're going to play. We're just going to start out with a regular mainline mission. I have just unlocked Has 4 in, actually just the one, just the Crystalline Caverns. But I'm not going to worry about that too much. Magma Core, Hollow Bow, I've got a couple things left I got to do. Salt Pits, I actually have not completed on Has 3 as of yet. And the Azure Wield, I have not even unlocked on Has 3 yet. But that is beside the point. So, you know what? Salt Pits, I'm going to play this on Has 3 only because I haven't actually completed this yet, which is a little bit frustrating. 4 classes, just like the regular game. And then you have the classes in between, which your loadouts effectively. I am partial to, if it's not any clue, the fact that my level is much higher on this one, I am partial to the Driller. I am partial to Interrogator. I'm okay with Foreman. I'm just not really a fan of Strong Armed because I don't really like relying on throwables, and I find the Impact Axe to be, kind of underwhelming. So I'm going to go with what I'm comfortable with. We're going to play Driller, Interrogator, and have at it. Let us begin. So I'll do a little bit of explanation just in case this is not a game that you have seen before, but basically just like the main game, you're going to run around, you're going to drill, you're going to mine things. Well, dig if you were anybody else, but as Driller, I have drills, which is wonderful. And then as you level up, you get to level up your guns, which I'm just going to take the rare and go ahead and add 2 levels to my Crisper Flamethrower, which of course does not confer any other benefit other than it now being level 3. Is what it is. I'm not worried about it. Ooh, I will take... That's a tough choice, actually. I'll do the crit damage. I may as well just go with the epic. Naturally, the rarities, as they go up, you get generally better upgrades. Going to ignore you, please. But we're going to do that. I've actually was just playing a bunch of... I'll take the damage upgrade. I was just doing the class mod mastery for the strong-armed one. Which, of course, when you're doing the class mod masteries, you actually don't get red sugar. You can't heal under normal circumstances. So that's why I was kind of thinking for a minute, like, ooh, do I want the HP right away? No, I don't want the HP right away. Decisions. I don't care for any of those. I don't mind the cryo cannon, but it's not my favorite. Wave cooker, absolutely, it's one of my favorite weapons for this guy. I love the wave cooker. We're just going to melt that thing as we run away from it, and it works beautifully. I love it. Reload speed on that, it's going to be really nice. Like for that to be gone? Awesome. And now I'm just going to melt all you guys, if you don't mind. Yeah, that actually helps both of my beam weapons, which is great. It's basically like I just got an uncommon for both of them. Potency on that, please. Pop, pop, and good. Fantastic. And we got an epic there. All right, so let's keep making our way around. I don't want to get bogged down too much, because I do actually want to explore the level a little bit, partly because of this. Is there something in there? I can't tell. No, there's nothing in there. Just looked weird. Oh, this is going to take forever to get through because of the harder rock that's in here. That's a little frustrating. But I would like to see what upgrade I'm going to get out of here if I can. You explode. Thank you. Yeah, that just made a bunch of room for me. And I'll take the reload on that, please. Tank it. Tank it. Oh! Alright, I got some goodies. I'm not in love with either of these, but I don't really want to throw away the Nitra at the moment, so I'll take the Magnet. The Magnet's alright. Rare damage upgrade, and I will take the general upgrade. I usually like to just go all in on beams, or I used to, I should say, but lately that has not been for me. I take luck anytime it's available. Usually gives you a better chance of getting higher quality upgrades further on down the line. I would like to get all the Bulo caps I need to wrap up this secondary if I can.
Objective completed.
Perfect. And I want this Nitro. Please. Please, 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 please. Okay, that's about to get hurt. Ow. 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 Please don't. Alright, you can actually go away now. Thank you. I will take the legendary range. It's like the least exciting upgrade to get, and I'll take the 3 level ups on that. Reducing damage again is rough because I've already got the Interrogator, an effect which limits damage, but the potency is really good. And you know what? I'll just keep adding to the potency then. Thank you. Hey, you're blocking the road. Rude.
Stage 1 cleared.
I probably should have gone to grab that magnet. I had the time to do it. It's okay. Already limiting the value of that artifact I picked up. Okay, so that's more or less the loop that you're looking at. So you work your way through, mine stuff, kill baddies, and then you also have a secondary objective that you can work on that will give you some gold. You'll pick up experience along the way, which will allow you to level up your weapons. As you level up, you start to unlock additional weapons. And then as you pick these upgrades, which you'll get upon level up, you can also get overclocks, which will trigger at, if you look at your actual levels down here, you can see my actual level 1 more, and I will unlock another weapon. But at levels 6, 12, and 18, you will get an overclock. So I'm going to grab, let's see, because I don't have a lot of nitro, which is too bad. I will just grab those. I will unfortunately have to be smart and take heals. And from here, I can't do a whole heck of a lot. So I'm going to take reload speed on that, reroll again, reroll again. And if there was anything worth keeping, I could always pin one of these and it'll stick around. It'll persist until the next level, but I'm not going to save them unless they're legendaries. Sometimes an epic luck upgrade I'll let hang around, but for the most part, it's just going to be, it is what it is. So now we get down to level 2. Naturally, the threat increases as we go. We have a couple of things we're supposed to do. I need to work on those stalagmite clusters. And we are now, for our secondary, working on apoca blooms, or alpaca blooms, as my brother and I usually call them. If you ever feel like watching those, you can find my brother on Twitch. He goes by the handle Mythical Daka. Usually on Fridays, we will actually get together and play some games. And every once in a blue moon, we'll actually play Deep Rock Galactic. It has been a hot minute since we've played that. In fact, these days, I think we really just reserve it for the rare Friday that my sister is actually free and is able to join, because she actually likes that game. I would like to get to that supply beacon, and decisions. I will gamble on the reroll, and that worked out great because I adore the sludge pump, also one of my favorite weapons of the game. And now, I mean, if I want to be picky about things, I am 1 weapon away from my ideal loadout, but we'll see what I get at level 25. There is also an artifact you can get that I unlocked not terribly long ago. It's probably longer ago than I think, given how much I've been playing this game lately, which will just give you a random level 6 weapon with a random overclock on it. Which is great, because it means you can go up to 5 weapons instead. It's kind of cool. We'll see if I actually happen to rip that one. I doubt it. I don't see it much. No! Everything ran out of ammo. There we go. You know, I've been re-rolling. There's value in that. give me that bloom. Give me that bloom. Give me that bloom. All right, I only need one more. A poke bloom.
Swarms heading your way. Load up.
Yeah. I don't care about the swarms. They're not that threatening. Well, I say that, actually. I was practicing on Has 1, and the swarms were not threatening. We're on Has 3. They're a little bit more threatening. They're still not that bad, but I can get overwhelmed if I don't pay attention. Like, I'm kind of just stupidly tanking hits right now, which is not very smart. Decisions. So, yeah. Getting into things to pay attention to, since that's at level 11. One more puts it to level 12. Boom. Overclock kicks in. I will take the increased beam width. It's actually really nice. We're going to knock that down. That's just a little environmental hazard that you can interact with. Those, the kind of environmental things that you'll see will differ from biome to biome. That just happens to be what you see in the salt pits. For now, I'm going to explore a little bit more. Partly because one of the things I'm supposed to do is I'm supposed to be knocking these things down, and partly because I really need Nitra, and I realize now that I basically haven't found any. Alright, we got a Shellback. The Shellback's somewhat annoying because he's got some range. Yeah, he's got some reach with his puke. Thankfully, didn't do much. Well, they did stupidly walk a little bit too close to it there. So, you know. Alright, you come on back. Ow, 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 ow. Stupid damage. Not smart on my part. Yeah, I'll take that level up. I may as well take the HP. I'm kind of tanking a few unnecessary hits. It's my own fault for kind of taking a high-risk approach right now. Let's take the move speed. Thank you for that. Where are you going, you moron? What are you doing? What are you doing? Okay, there we go. Hooray for burn. The fact that I can just walk away and that continues to do damage. It's really nice. Boom, boom, boom. In that box. Grab the Nitra, actually. There's nothing persistent about that, but there's definitely value in it. Alright, this time I'm definitely getting the magnet. That will give me 50% of the XP that's sitting on the ground all over the level, which is great. There is another kind of magnet that can spawn that will just give you everything lying on the ground at that time, which is wonderful. Reload, or I'll take the damage on that guy. Definitely want to level that guy up. I think I've mentioned before, I absolutely love the sludge pump. It's very powerful. And bye, everybody.
Stage 2 completed. Taking you to stage 3. Well done.
All right, let's make our way down to level 3 and see if we have anything good. I do need heals, which is unfortunate. That is my own fault. It is what it is. I guess I'll take the armor since I am taking a lot of hits. It's too bad that's the only time I can reroll right now, and that only leaves me with these guys. So I will take them. So I'm sitting on a bit of Nitra, but that's not the end of the world. And there's nothing worth keeping, because again, I'll only pin these guys if I've got a legendary, typically. Down to level 3.
Work to be done. Up and at 'em, miter.
Apparently we're going after our Pokeblooms again, which is fine. You tend to not need a lot of them. It only makes you find 6 of them. Which is not so bad. The Bulo caps, you'll have to find 12. I'm not the biggest fan of these guys. I will reroll. Perfect. That is... Well, I now have my ideal loadout. I love the Viper drones. They're so good. Never thought anything of them again until I did the mastery on them, and I realized when you level them up, they get insane. So I'm a very big fan at this point. I do want this gold.
Swarm detected. Get ready. They'll be with you shortly.
And then I would like to knock down this stalagmite. Perfect. Taking some dumb damage, but it's okay. We'll grab the Pokebloom.
Can't drop supplies for you yet. Trap the landing.
I guess I'll go for the supply beacon. It's a good idea. I used to ignore these a lot, and honestly, like, they are of varying levels of value, if I'm going to be entirely honest. Sometimes you can get good stuff out of them. Sometimes you do just got to get junk. Nothing's necessarily going to, like, hurt you. Oh, well, it's not entirely true. There's a couple of things that are double-edged swords that if you don't pay attention can mess you up a little bit. I've been taking some damage, so there's actually some value in that. But I'm going to go with just taking 3 levels right now. Wave Cooker's really up there. I'm going to work on leveling that up a little bit. I will take the pickup radius, and I guess I'll take the HP. It's a good idea. Potency on that. Let me chew on some experience nibs. Oh, legendary reload? Yes, please. Definitely taking that. Jadis, is what they call it. I've always called it Jadis. I don't know, I couldn't remember. I don't think it was this run, it was a earlier run. Like, I couldn't remember what the heck that green stuff was called, because there's the other green stuff, which is Umanite. Fully Hoarder! Lovely. I'm gonna go run after you. Because you need to go away. Sludge Pump or Epic Damage. Actually, the Epic Damage is nice. The fact that it affects a handful of my weapons is kind of great. Yeah, I need you to go. I need you to go. Ah, I knew that was going to happen. It's fine.
Precious minerals ain't gonna happen, Buck.
You know, I guess there's a debate to be had earlier. I think they'd be more used to that, but I'm just going to take the big lump of nitro. And there's more over here. Hey. Rude. No fair bouncing at me like that. Alright, that's a lot of dudes. I'm going to ignore them. And we're going to go over here. We're going to grab that alpaca bloom. That's going to be it for the secondary objective, which is great. That guy just, like, ceased to exist right in front of me. Ooh, Wave Cooker. May as well. We'll end you, we'll end you, and now that there's a big slasher coming at me, ow. Guess I'll take the beam weapon range, it's not the worst thing in the world. Oh, so slow, actually, this is kind of problematic. I realize, oh, and I died, look at that. What a sloppy run. That's terrible. Well, who cares? I died. Running a little bit too close to the edge on that one, which is unfortunate. It's funny because I've gotten the cookie thing. It wouldn't have done me any good anyway. All right, so, ooh, I've got upgrades to buy, so I can increase my fire rate and increase my damage. This is basically why you pick up all those different things floating around the levels, which will give you the opportunity to increase these upgrades. So these actually persist between levels, which is nice. Fire rate with projectile weapons or increase your damage. Honestly, both are pretty good. I guess we'll just keep those at similar levels. This is the one I care about the most, is just maxing out luck. Unfortunately, I need a lot more Enor pearls or Ender pearls, whatever you want to call them. That was not great. So we're gonna go ahead and actually jump right into another one. I'm gonna give this another go, and we're just gonna do the same thing. I could have just hit retry and done that faster, but I knew I was gonna have some upgrades available there. So let's get moving, and let's maybe take a little bit less stupid damage. A lot of that stuff was very avoidable. I was just taking some big risks. Not very smart. Alright, let's get this Nitra. Thanks for the level up. I'm definitely going to take that. Ooh, pearls. Don't mind if I do. Thank you. As you can see, under normal circumstances, those little gems are your experience. So that's how you actually advance your weapons and the like and get your upgrades. Defeating enemies and mining stuff will both get you experience.
Fight for your life. A big swarm is approaching.
And as you work your way up, you can see this bar up at the top. And as that bar increases, you hit these milestones. Those milestones trigger things to happen as you progress through the level. Now we got a different secondary objective this go around. I'm actually mining morkite, which you'll find these veins of the stuff floating around here and there. Okay, speaking of high-risk situations and getting myself in trouble, I am immediately going to get myself into trouble trying to mine that morkite, but I didn't see this vein over here, so this will be a little bit lower risk and a bit easier to go after. Still might eat a little bit of damage. No, we did okay. Yeah, we'll set off all those exploders. And we'll just grab a couple of goodies there. I'll take the move speed, and I will take... Yeah. I didn't really take a look at what... I don't even remember what the options were there for weapons. I just saw that one of the options was the Viper drones, and I just immediately jumped on that. Because the Viper drones are great, and I don't mind getting them early. Because then I can dump a ton of upgrades into it, and they can get quite silly with the right combination of overclocks.
Big swarm detected. Lock up and get ready.
Just because the overclocks stop at... Yeah, I want this. Level 6, I'll get an overclock. Increased damage, decreased lifetime, or increased... I used to really like beams. I now do like to jack that up. Make the beams better. I'm like a Mario level. It's great. Yeah, we'll take those guys out. But yeah, you can just continuously level things up. You'll still keep getting upgrades for them. You just won't get any more overclocks. The overclocks stop at 18. The reload speed on this is always so poor at this stage.
Yes, please.
Still only level 1. HP is in a much better spot than it's been, which is nice. That was my own bloody fault. Alright, we have an elite slasher coming up on my heels. I would like this gold. But let's not be too greedy here. Alright, I got out of there in a timely fashion. That's a problem. Alright, that was necessary. Ow.
Satisfied. The drop pod is arriving.
Let's see. Legendary damage, XP gain, or lifetime on lasting weapons, which is good. This might be useful later on for different reasons, but I'm going to take the XP gain. Oh, that reload speed on that is so good. Now, this is where things get interesting when we talk about the Viper drones. Extra drones are wonderful, just like extra beams are great on the beam weapons. But this guy here with the increased lifetime, reload speed, drones explode instead of returning, and now lifetime upgrades they've shortened the lifetime of the drone, so it's more like a downgrade. We take that. And there's other stuff we can get that will also make them work in a really silly fashion. You can do a ton of damage with those things. Yes. Thank you. You guys are being very kind to me with the weapon selection, I have to say. Alright, let's get that guy out of here.
You made short work.
Some sloppy damage.
Well done, miner.
Alright. I am not going to heal, which is risky, but I think I can get away with it. Timestamp that if you want to hold that against me in the comments. If I do die on level 2, you are you absolutely should light me up for that. So feel free. I'm gonna basically just take what I can get here. We'll take the move speed, and let's go ahead and re-roll. Epic reload is tempting to hang on to. It's debatable. Nah, I'm not going to, only because I have more options with that. Rare luck is a requirement. I have to take that. And at this point... Yeah, I'll take that reload. We'll do another reroll. There's nothing worth hanging on to, so we'll go ahead and kill it here. I'm not going to pin anything, and we're good. Alright, on to level 2. We've got some Bulo caps right nearby, so we'll go ahead and yank those. We'll take this Jadiz. The game says Jadiz. I've always said Jadiz. Ignore. Ignore. Take out the loot bugs. I don't go after loot bugs when I'm playing the main game. Although I will note, I take the perk that makes it so that loot bugs just kind of automatically explode in my proximity. So I don't need to go after the loot bugs. They take care of themselves. So I have a tendency to just I ignore them because I can. In this game, I absolutely do go after them. I'm not that worried about it. All right, I'm getting myself into a dangerous situation here, but I'm going to take that down. Thump. That did a little bit of damage. I'll just take the comment on the wave cooker. Hi. I'm going to ignore you. I guess I'll take the long way around. Blink. 7 out of 12 ain't bad. There is a supply pod I need to go after that I managed to ignore. I need to figure out where that thing is. I'm going to grab a few more Bulo caps. Oh, perfect. I can actually wrap the secondary up now. Done. While I'm at it, I'm going to grab this Nitra, because Nitra's very useful. Okay. There's like a little gap there that I didn't realize was in my way. Oh, all those little guys just getting wiped out by my wave cooker. It's so good. Big boomer. Well, not a big boomer, but boomer. Bye. There's the supply pod. Wonder where the heck that thing was. Alright, we'll clear out the landing zone. We'll drop this guy down. Yeah. Gather around, everyone. We'll gain 3 levels. Take that. I'll take the HP. I need it. Luck, please. Thank you. Love me some luck. Hopefully makes it more likely that I'm going to stumble across some legendaries later on, but we will see. Doesn't always work out in my favor, but guy can dream. I'll take the move speed there, actually. That's going to be really valuable right now. You should go away. There we go. He died. I'm going to take that. What do we got? Shell back. Okay. You're going to hurt. You're going to hurt. You're going to hurt. You're going to hurt. Now, I'm going to get you out in the open. Let's be not completely dumb about this. Oh, Epic Max HP will do the job. Have to get a little cute with the way the fire sticks kind of circle around you. You're gonna pop open. Yep. Oh, I can boost the fire, I can take the crit damage, or I can take that. Oh, it's gonna put me up to level 12. Perfect. I will just make the beams better. Ow. Ow. Stop it. Sludge pump. Perfect. My ideal loadout. You are having a bad day. I don't think that's quite going to kill him. Oh boy, do I hope, though. I'll take the armor. Perfect. I was wondering if the persistent damage was going to get him. I mean, 15% damage isn't much. I'm going to grab the Nitra. Perfect. Didn't get punished by that, which is lovely. I'll take the mining speed. Give me that XP. Luck is perfect. And I'll start plussing up that sludge pump. Because it's oh so good. Alright, nothing important on the mini-map that I can see. Hoping there might actually be a magnet for me to grab. It would have been good, but they don't always spawn. So it is what it is. Alright, level 2 down. I'm sitting pretty on Nitro, which is lovely, and I'm actually doing okay on health, which is also nice. So let's grab those, upgrade both of those weapons. I have 3 beam weapons, as you can see by the up arrows that appear. This will actually affect all 4 of them because they all do either acid or fire. And then crit will that's just a general stat that it'll plus up. So these guys are both good. I'm going to yoink them. I can't afford that, but I'm going to work on getting some stuff that I can spend Nitra on. That reload speed's real good. Epic move is actually tempting, but we gun reroll. And I can actually afford both of these guys, so I'm going to grab those. And I'm tempted to hold this, actually. So I think I'm going to, because 45% pickup is actually really good.
What else we got?
We're going to reroll. I don't like anything I see here, so I'm going to keep this guy pinned. So that'll persist into the end of level 3, going into level 4. So that'll be good. All right, fantastic. We've got more kite up ahead, so that's going to be our secondary. Give me those pearls. Well, I got 3 of these things. I still have 10 of these things that I have to knock down in order to get that, the task completed. Which had just popped up in the top right if anybody was paying attention to that. I probably should have done that while it was on screen, but I'm only half paying attention. Sorry. Give me this gold. Please. Thank you. Big swarm approaching. Yeah, I see it. And I'm going to promptly ignore it. Let's go through the easy stuff. I'm not going to try to fight through the tougher rock. Probably nothing in this corner. Ooh, there's a little bit of nitro. I'm okay with grabbing it. Get it. Perfect. I would have preferred it to not be quite so buried, but at least it's buried in the stuff that's easy to mine. And I seem to be ending things really quickly. That's a tough choice. I will go with the rare in that case, where I'm kind of tossed up. I may as well just go with the item with the better rarity. Thump. If that lands on something, it will kill it. This is an interesting one. This is, like, boring, but it is very useful, the red sugar cube. 5-leaf clover is great because it's a big luck increase, and then, yeah, increases your luck whenever you reroll anything for 5 seconds, which is bizarre, but it's still kind of nice. And then this is tempting because this +1 damage, -2 HP for every player level. That will rack up after a while, and your damage can get, your HP can get very low. I'm going to take the luck because I do really like the luck increase. And there's an epic right away, which is great. I'll take it. I walked right into that guy. Shouldn't have done that. So many dudes, and they're all, like, following the same path. Come on, I just need a gap. Thank you. Potency on that. I need this more kite real bad, because I actually need to finish up the secondary. All it really does is give you gold, and it does give you some XP, so it's not like it's useless. I do like trying to get it done, but admittedly, sometimes it's just, for whatever reason, the things are hard to find. Take the move speed. I know the crit was probably the right call on that, but making it easier to avoid baddies is probably a good idea. Ooh, health. And see if I had taken the red sugar cube, I would have gotten a permanent health upgrade out of that. Small ones, but still. Thank you. Ignore you. Grab the pearl. I want this nitra. It's a good-sized vein. Ooh, 2 veins. Perfect. And whatever my elite is going to be will be popping out momentarily. There we go. It's a slasher. That's fine. I want these pearls. I would also like that Umanite down there on the right. couple of deft dodges there. Good. Reload. Reload. I need to actually do damage. Keep kiting. And done. Perfect. Nitro is not a bad thing to get. That is only at level 3. I'd really like to plus that up, but I'm going to grab the Nitro. Yes! Definitely the legendary. Hop. A little slower getting through the darker rock there, of course. Oh, I will take the crit chance. Legendaries are good. I like them. And we make our way down to level 4. And I've got, ooh, a couple of legendaries. So that's the one that persisted, I believe. Oh, no, it was the epic pickup radius. That's what it was. But sorry. And the luck already paying off, giving me 2 legendaries. Which I will grab both of those. And I do really like having fast reload, so I will go with that upgrade. I will increase the mining speed. Of course, now I can't afford the pickup radius, but that's beside the point. In which case, this is interesting. So I will be able to do one more reroll if I buy this. So I'm going to do that. And now I'm locked in. So I'm going to grab both of these guys. Perfect. 3 beams is so tempting. But with the increased luck, I'm probably more likely to get the legendary upgrade, which will just allow me to do +1 beam. But this is extremely good. As you'll notice when they're taking up a good part of the screen as soon as it fires off here. So now we're at level 4. And there we go. You can see the range is much longer on these things. I wish I had more than 2. But it's all good. Grab those pearls. Ignore those dudes. I'm gonna grab this gold. Thank you kindly. Yes. And goodbye. Alright, we're getting blooms. There's one. There's another. And we're already halfway through that. You guys fast. Bye. There's another one. Love 2 of those guys down. There's another one. I can go to the pause screen and I'll actually be able to see my progress on that mission. Legendary pickup radius or, ooh, +3 on that guy. Ah, that's tough. I think I will go with the legendary pickup, actually, which means I don't really care about the epic that's pinned. But you know what? That's okay. Grab this Crappa. Perfect. And I'll grab these 2 alpaca blooms. That's done.
Well done. You got them all.
Brilliant. Perfect. Pearls. I like it. Oh, I do actually need the heals. Oh, Hooly Hoarder. Yes, please. Kill the Hooly Hoarder. Kill the Hooly Hoarder. Ow. I'll take the Nitro. Why not? Legendary. Which is only for acid damage, but it is increased damage and potency, so it is probably worth taking. In all honesty. Good. Thump. Took out a Praetorian at least. That stuff. Goodbye. That time you did not take out the Praetorian. I disagree. I just ran out of ammo. What are you at? You just hit 6. I'll take the HP. Oh, just got a magnet somehow. Big increase in range on beam weapons. I will take the luck increase. That is on the other side of a wall of dudes. I don't like that. I'll get there eventually. I'm not worried about my pickup radius at this point. It's really good. I will prioritize reload. Boing.
Prepare to fight for your life. Big swarm is approaching.
We got some explosions happening. It's nice when you get a lot of the exploders because they do start to chain off of each other. It's really good. I'll take the legendary range. It's not amazing, but yeah, let's grab a buttload of XP. Yeah, beam range. Why not? Reload speed on beam weapons, or I can do heavies, which is also for my beam weapons. Yeah, I'll do it that way. Better upgrade. Ow. Pop. That'll make a space. Yee. Oh, that's a little tight. I did eat a little bit of damage there. Ah, crud. I might not get that. Actually, looking at the veritable sea of dudes that's in there right now. So reload speed on those. Plus 20 for my beam weapons. You're at 18, actually, so you can continue leveling up past 18. You just won't get any more overclocks. I think I might have said that earlier, but saying it again because I repeat myself constantly. I was going to say, does the Pronar want to stop? Okay, there we go. Range on that guy, please. So where's the shellback? And it landed right on him. Beauty. That worked out really well. I don't care about the XP gain. Increasing damage when you're low on HP is actually really good. That could be useful, but it does only stack 5 times. I think I'll take that one. I don't know if I've ever grabbed it before. 3 levels on that, or reload on that. Reload on that. Yeah, drones will circle around. It's great. That's one of the upgrades I really prefer on that. And yeah, sure, we'll just tack another few levels on. Boom, boom, boom. Ate a few hits there, but that's okay. Perfect. I will heal, because otherwise I'm going to get myself into some very serious trouble. And I don't care about these. So let's grab this. And we'll do the increase applied burn stacks, because it's really good. This just isn't that valuable at this point.
Let me try again.
Reroll, I'll grab that.
Right. Show me more.
Reroll. Beam lifetime, reroll. Was really hoping to get more stuff I could spend Nitra on. Reload speed on that. We'll grab that. And that will do it. All right, cool. Down to level 5.
Here we go. You found the
You know, what should have happened the first time, but I was sloppy. Also, really like more drones. But I don't think it's really been giving me a lot of upgrade options on my Viper drones, so I haven't really been able to do much about it. Where do I want to go? This way. Well, there we go. More upgrades on that, and I will take the... Yeah, I don't care about that. I want the 3 extra drones. Beauty. What am I talking about? It's literally my second highest weapon that I have in here. Yes, I've been getting upgrades for it. I don't know why I thought I was still behind on it. It probably helps that I got a bunch recently. Back down. Ah, I was hoping I was going to take out the slasher. Didn't happen. Oh, that's the damage over time doing its job. It's beautiful. Grab that Bismore, and I think I'm in a corner right now, which is bad. Let's not get cornered, shall we? Yeah, let's see if I got the, there we go. There's my 15 clusters. Perfect. So now I don't have to knock down any more of those. That's done. And that helps with unlocks. Whether or not that gets me to the point where I can get to has 4 in another stage or something like that, I'm not entirely sure. You're at 19. Both of you guys could use this right now. I'm going to take the damage on the sludge pump. There's enough dudes. That could have been more valuable. Ooh, I'm in an awkward spot. But now I do so much damage that I can make my own space, so it's not so bad. Yeah, I'm taking the move speed there. That's great. Alright, ignore you. There's a Mactera floating around now, and I sort of don't care. There we go. Ow, he did get me. Jerk! You want to eat that? He did. I have a lot of overclock, so this is probably very good, although this is actually pretty good as well. The reduced mining speed's probably not that big of a deal right now. I'm gonna go with that guy. Little more familiar with its operation. Grab these. Damage, crit damage. All right, let's reroll. Potency on that guy? Sure. Would have liked to have leveled up something different, but whatever. Really not the end of the world. I don't even know why I need this Nitra. I don't think I'm going to be able to spend it on anything at this point. Alright. Let's get some stacks. You can see that right next to my CRISPR level. 10 right now. There we go. 12, 13, 14. I can move. Just now I have the maximum stacks on there, so. Doesn't look like it's doing much, but it's got its utility. But you can see these Viper drones are basically, as soon as they explode, they just come right back. Pop! They reload almost instantly. It's great. Alright, what do I have left? So now all that's left is with each stage here. Oh, that's a lot of guys. Yep. Now we have the Dreadnought twins. I knew they were right around. Goodbye. Goodbye. Oh yeah, I'll take another beam there. Become the Mario level. Burn everything out. Alright, can do without that. Overall, I'm putting out a lot of pain right now, which is kind of great. I will take the reload on that, actually, because why not? Highest level weapon I've got in my arsenal at the moment, so. Just like for you guys to actually eat it. You guys are going to heal now, which is annoying. Goodbye. Stop jumping at me. It's rude. Ow. I've got to make a little bit of distance from that guy now before I get myself offed. But, perfect. Why not? I'll take an upgrade on that guy. And now all I have to do is leave. Goodbye. See you later. That got a little scarier at the end than it needed to be. I was being a little sloppy up against the Dreadnought twins there, but that is okay. So there we go. Mastery unlocked for the Salt Pits, which is great. So let's move on. We have our stats, which I think I kind of skipped over at the end of the last one because I died. So yeah, I've unlocked that, which is great. Did the stalagmite clusters. I completed the dive, which is great. Completed a dive in Salt Pits on Has 3, which unlocks the mastery. You can also take a look at kind of a summary on how you did with your levels, how much damage you did with each of your weapons, which the bulk of it being done by my CRISPR flamethrower. But then you can see the stacks. Lots from all the others, which is pretty impressive. And then you can go down to here, and acid was not that far off from fire, all things considered, which is good. You can see the resources extracted, which is great. The actual player stats, status effects damage was way up there, but that's also because it starts at plus, I forget what it is, increased by. It might be plus 100, actually, for the Interrogator class. And yeah, 54 levels gained, yada, yada, yada. All sounds great. Very cool. So, one bungled dive, immediately followed by one successful dive on Has 3. As you can see, I'm not amazing at this game. But then, of course, I've got some additional upgrades that I can do. This enables me to upgrade either starting armor or starting potency. I really want to be able to get to this, but I'll get there eventually. And then these guys, crit chance, crit damage. We'll increase the crit chance in this case, which is good. Of course, you do have the ability to buy these minerals. They're kind of expensive. You can sell them. I don't know why you would. But yeah, like if I want to do anything with these pearls, that's 50. That's 100. That's 100. And then these things here are reactor cores, which you get through something else. You don't upgrade this stuff until a little bit later. But regardless, so now, where was I? Yeah, I was in the salt pits. So now 2 of those things are done. The third goal that I would have to reach there is getting the cryo grenade up to level 21, which isn't normally a weapon you can get as the driller. So I would have to play as a different class to do that. I believe that's a scout weapon. I'd have to double check. But yeah, we got some unlocks there, which is great. And cool. So that will be it for this runs, I should say. But hopefully it won't be 6 years before the next video comes out. Have a good one.